Alrighty guys, so we're back again. It's been a couple of weeks since my last video. Had a lot of shit going on. CNC is about halfway built now. That's going to be a separate video entirely. It's almost ready to actually turn it on and start trying it, but yeah, I'm waiting on a few more little things for it, so that'll be paused for right now. Now this video here, we got another RX-8 that I've bought. So unfortunately, I made his silver RX-8, which you saw in a couple of other videos that I've done. Someone else ended up killing it on him, and he doesn't want it anymore, so he sold it to me for a relatively cheap price and gave me another engine for it to put into it. So it's a fresh import Japanese, well, just a Japan imported engine that's got low kilometers and high compression, and it's got a 3-month warranty on it. So I was like, yep, all right, cool. I'll buy the car, the engine, exactly everything that you got, and come out, replace the engine for you, drive it home, and I'll deal with the shit and resell it, or I'll keep it, or whatever, depending on what happens. So we're just going to jump straight into this, get the old engine out, get the new one in, and I'm going to go over a few things about what happened and the logs for what happened to say, yes, you know, this person fucked up. And yeah, you can skip through all that if you want. There's a lot of talking about all that kind of shit. I didn't really want to do this video, but I feel like it needs to happen because there's no accountability whatsoever and the dickhead's just being a dick. So yeah, because I work in IT and I work in managed services and forensic IT and cybersecurity, this kind of thing is what I do, is when I pull apart things and say, right, what happened, where did it happen, how did it happen, who did what, and prove the fact that, you know, what we are saying is actually what happened. And that's what people paid me to do. So yeah, I'm a little bit more forensic in that kind of thing. So I went through every single log that I could find, went through the engine entirely, pulled the engine down, found everything, pulled the intercooler out, pulled the pipes out, you know, went through the car with almost a fine tooth comb and went, yep, this is what happened. So anyway, we'll get into that now. Any questions, let me know. But yeah, it's like I said, it's a bit of talking in the middle. You can skip through it. Just put the engine in, talk, pull the engine apart, and then we'll go from there.
Come on, you motherfucker! Oh, shit! God damn it! Same shit, different day!
A few moments later.
Alrighty, so we're back at home now. The car made it home through the drive. I didn't end up recording any of the shit putting the engine, getting it running. It was a fucking nightmare. So the engine came back from someone else who bought it and they couldn't get it started. And they ended up putting shit in the fucking chamber. So it took spark plugs out and filled it full of something. And we didn't know that until we went to start it. And we're like, why is this thing, like, it kicked on the first rotation, it would kick, and then it just would die, and we just flood straight away. So ended up being 2 injectors were stuck open, and whatever was in the chamber was not combusting, whatever the hell it was. I got no idea what it was. So we ended up just flushing the chamber out, flushing all the shit out, burning it all off, filling it full of fuel, flushing it through again, putting new spark plugs in. It took like probably 8 hours to get it started. And I thought it would, I was like, it's got to be the tune, like, or I plugged the injectors in wrong or something. So took it all off, put it all back on, and it still wouldn't start. Just flooded straight away. So yeah, ended up changing the injectors, cleaning that out. Started probably 3 seconds of cranking after that, and idled perfectly. So I was like, thank fuck for that. So yeah, made it home last night. It's now Tuesday or something. It's kind of boosting, but I'm going to do a full retune on it. The tune that was on there wasn't the greatest. And all the injector data was wrong. All of the timing map was wrong. And everything that happened before that was really bad. So I just went, no, I'm going to reset it, start again, do it the same way I did this one. And yeah, just retune it, clean it up, take the stuff off that I want, and then I'll probably end up reselling it. Because it's got some wheels, brand new wheels on there I want, coilovers that's going to go on the wife's car because she needs a new suspension. It's got the Haltech plug and play on there. I'm considering taking it back to the OEM ECU, putting my MAF housing on there and tuning that, and then selling the car for the same price I paid for it with a few little fixes. Because the exhaust manifold isn't the greatest. It's my old manifold from like 2 years ago when I first turboed the black one, which none of that was on YouTube. So it's just a log style manifold with a T3 flange, which did work. It just, yeah, I didn't really weld it that well and ended up cracking a weld, and Shane, the mate that I bought it off of, had to re-weld it. And since then it's been fine, but anyway, that's all good. It's just, it needs a clean. It needs to be done properly. It needs a few things fixed up. It needs a battery relocated. And then it's good to sell after that. So it's even under tray still sitting here because I drove it home without an under tray. But we got a whole heap of shit with the car. So unfortunately, with the situation that happened, so one of the guys I was doing some videos with, so did some work on his car, and it was to pay back a debt for me because he owed me money for an engine that I gave him, a 4-port engine that's currently in his car that he's turboing. Now, he is apparently a professional welder who's been welding for 20 odd years, and we were like, fine, like if Shane needed some shit done, so he's like, cool, well, I owe money to Shane for the engine, the REW engine that I was getting, and Shane needs some work done. You do the work for Shane. The money that you owe me will go on to that job that you do for Shane, and then we'll be good. Yeah, didn't work out too well. So this is his old engine here. So this is the one that we pulled out because when they did the intercooler piping for him, he left some aluminium in the intake, and it went through the entire engine. And I don't mean like a little bit of aluminium. I mean a hell of a lot. Like, I don't know how there was that much in the pipes. Like, but yeah, anyway. So we got all this stuff. So old engine, he's like, take it, don't want it. He had 2 rotor housings, middle iron, rear iron, full 6-port loom, a couple of intake manifolds. I've got like 4 starter motors, 2 alternators, a whole heap of other shit over here. Obviously the intake manifolds over there. I've got a box full of goodies here, and I've got like 12 coils, a whole heap of spare parts. Yeah, all this shit over here. Yeah, I just loaded the car up and was like, yep, cool, well, we'll take it off your hands. He's done with RX-8s, he doesn't want another one. So nah, after this, I don't want anything to do with him. Just take it all and go. So, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you would already know what's happened. So I confronted about this, and he pretty much blocked me almost straight away. So I just went, mate, like, Shane found some aluminium in his spark plugs. Are you sure you cleaned it? Because it doesn't look good. And he's just like, no, it's the rotor housings. They're fucked. You know, he built the engine cheap, and it's just the alloy coming off the rotor housings. And I'm like, wait, I thought you were smarter than that. Like, so in order to get to that alloy, you've got to go through the chromium and then to the alloy. And by that point, you don't have any compression anyway, so the engine's not going to run. So anyway, so I grabbed all the parts off the car, and I got them all laid out. So we're going to pull that engine apart. So I've already put the endoscope in the engine, in the intake port and the exhaust ports, and I put the endoscope into the intake manifold, and I found a lot of fucking aluminium. Like, it's almost like he drilled into the pipe, and then took the pipe off, but left the pile of swarf in the bottom of a fucking elbow or something, welded the, like, say for instance, the intake air temperature, right? It's always near the throttle body. And I reckon he's forgotten to put that on. And then gone, shit, I need to put it on. Where do I put it? The pipe's already on there. I'll just drill a hole here, put the bung in there, tack it on, take the pipe off, weld it, put it back on, or even weld it while it was in the fucking car. But he hasn't cleaned the elbow out after he's drilled the hole, so all of the swarf has gone down the pipe and been stuck in there. And when he's pulled the pipe off, it's just stayed in the elbow. And he started the car up, and all of it's gone straight through into the engine. And since then, hasn't started since. Well, actually, I lied, sorry. It has started. It started twice, and then stalled about 20 kilometers down the road. And not only that, he lost an inner guard as well, because he didn't secure the inner guard up after the front bar went back on. So that flew off on him while on the highway. Yeah, it's just a shit fight. And when I bought the car, so I went there on Saturday to buy the car and do the engine swap, because she's like, come and get the car, take my spare engine, pull the engine out, put the new one in, it's yours, do whatever you want with it. I was like, okay, look, I'll do that, fine. I'll make some money on it. Yes, it'll take away my weekend, but whatever, I've got stuff to do. I plugged my laptop into the Haltech, and yeah, 169 logs is what I found from when this guy had the car. So that's a lot of logs. Like, that's a lot. He drove it almost every day, boosted it every day. So we're going to pull that engine down and see what's actually gone wrong inside. But I'm assuming that all the seals will be flattened, and that's why there's no compression. And obviously the aluminium's got in there. It was melted on the spark plugs. It's melted on the intake walls. It's everywhere. So yeah, we'll pull that down, have a look over the microscope, see what we can find. But you know, the guy's blocked us anyway. He doesn't want anything to do with us now, because obviously this shit went down. But more of a thing of going, well, look, if you had some accountability for what you'd done and gone, look, I don't think I did. I might have fucked up. Sorry. Like, I'll come have a look and see if we can fix it. I'd be like, no worries. Let's go have a look and see if we can fix it. Pull the engine out over the weekend. We'll do it together. Or him and Shane or me, or all three of us. I don't give a fuck. It was just the fact that it was just a straight out, no, it wasn't me, I didn't do it. I'd flashed the pipes out. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for 20 years. It's just a shit fucking engine. I'm not taking any blame for this shit. And that right there is why you don't fucking lie to me. Because I don't sit back and watch my friends get fucked over, even though he was a friend. Keyword was. Yeah, Shane, he's a fucking great guy. But, I don't know, like, he just didn't seem to give too much of a care factor about it. I was like, but he killed your engine. Like, you know, granted, you were helping him. Like, you gave him the argon bottle. You gave him everything that he needed, the intercooler, the pipes. You bought everything for him. You paid for all his shit. He took advantage of you. Then he blew your car up and thrashed the fuck out of it. Gave it back dead. And it's like, if it wasn't for me pushing Shane a little bit, it wouldn't, none of this would come out. It would just be, Shane would just go, no, fuck it, take the engine out, put another one in, move on with life. But no, I'm not going to let this shit stand. And yeah, it's just more about be careful who you trust. Like, this is the main reason why I don't do work for anyone else. Like, I don't sell anything for anyone. I don't let people come here and do work for them. Unless it's something really, really easy or like a wiring thing, because that's what I specialize in. And yeah, it's just, there's too much of a risk factor. And if you're not a business that has insurance to cover this shit, don't fucking do it. That's just stupid. Like, no. But anyway, we'll show you a bit of a snippet of the intake manifolds and stuff, and then I'll pull the wheels off the coilovers, put them on my car, clean up the car a bit so I can sell it, make some money back for the end of the month before my bills come. So yeah, we'll have a look at those videos now. So I've got the endoscope out, got the intake manifold off, and I'm sticking the probe down the fucking runner. Now you can see clear as fucking day. Yeah. Aluminium pieces right fucking there. It's even balled up because it's melted in there. It's all the way down here. Fucking uncoordinated, my bad. And we have a look down this one. This is a caked up one because it's the APV valve. You can see all the aluminium on the side here. All down the port. So look at it all. Can't tell me that he cleaned the fucking pipes. I mean, that right there. And he drove it 169 times in boost with this shit in the manifold. It's all in here. Fucking heaps of it. All of that there. Back one doesn't look too bad. Oh, the rest of them are fucked. You look at that. All that right there is aluminium. It's all over the walls. It's all up in here. You can see it glistening off the light. And it's all in the intake manifold on the runners.
Tension bolts?
Start from one. So go here and then cross them. And one first, I guess. So this one and this one. Yeah, I need to crack them and then we'll use the intercooler.
Yeah. I totally do that.
Don't use an impact to uncrack.
Okay.
Yep, now do this one. And then do one 90 degrees away from that. Corner seal going. Now where the fuck is it? Where's the corner seal? These were new. This one. These were new. Trying to keep them the same other way. Yeah, they were new. So where's that gone?
It kind of run like it doesn't have one. that was one of the possibilities that had broken corner, but it does have the plug in there still. So
Sure, get the camera off. Show the.
oh, that's new.
See that? Where's that one?
That's that. This is new. See, look at that.
Yeah, that's where the corner seal went through.
corners.
I don't see how it would have come out of there. Like, it would have had to crack apart.
Oh, that's a decent fucking gouge. Yeah, it was perfect when I put it in it. That's a piece of aluminium or something right there, look. Say that's aluminium?
Yep, that is aluminium.
Big chunk of it too.
Yep.
You got a magnet? I'll see if it's aluminium or not.
There's a magnet. No, the neodymium's on the top. Yeah, it's alloy. There you go.
Like the stick.
You can get the stick as well. That way at least it's got a better zoom in.
Yeah, I left it a little bit looser. You know what I mean?
Fucking dead, isn't it?
Is that detonation, Jim? Yes, it is. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, detonation. That was perfect. And that was good. No marks, no scars, no nothing.
There's another scrape there, there's marks over here. There's a smiley face.
Smiley face from the guy himself.
Something just dropped in. Spray something.
Well, at least that one was a bit loose.
It's nice and easy.
Probably because that one's the most lubricated.
Oh, I smell that. It just gets worse.
Well, that's got a hell of a good, isn't it? You can see where it exited the exhaust.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
And is that aluminium right there? Or is that just a piece of LVD?
I don't think it is.
Do you want to manual?
No, stop. No.
No, it's a piece of... It feels very gritty, eh? If you go like this with your finger,
Oh, yeah. I can feel
you've
it.
got a glove on, but
I
there's
can still
fucking
feel it.
gritty.
It feels like
shit all over.
sandpaper.
You reckon this is the worst anything you've seen, Dad?
Nah, mum's was worse. Just that was more of like breathing was fucking cracked and work. What happens when you run out of oil and coolant and you keep driving? Shit goes wrong. There we go.
Yeah, it's coming. Let's stick it in here. There we go. Oh, what happened?
Oh no, cool down on you.
Doesn't bother me.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, this is great. That was a shitty plate. You got a torch?
Over there.
No, this one was perfect. Literally the best one you would ever want, like nearly brand new.
Rotary, look around it first.
Oh, you can take it out. I was just looking. That apex seal's falling out basically because of the E-shaft.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't care.
Oh.
Won't make any difference if we need a full fucking reload anyway if we don't use anything.
Not yet. Somebody misses it. Oh, probably. What's up?
After a couple of detonations, so
Oh, I think it all got burnt off.
I reckon the aluminium didn't kill it, it was a detonation from thrashing it too.
Can blow up on me.
Mind you, the detonation might have happened because the aluminium was in the spark plug.
Yeah. Because that'd make it glow, yeah?
Superheated aluminium. Sitting in that spark plug in a boost generator, not a good time.
There is metal in there. You got it?
Yeah, look at that. That's all metal. That's not from the bearing.
No.
There's nothing showing on the bearing.
No, the other one. Where's the rest of it? Not there? Out the exhaust. It's gone, isn't it? Hey. What the fuck's going on there?
Oh, wait, is that the apex?
There's a side scale screen's broken too, man.
Nothing.
Ah, you tell me.
That doesn't happen unless something gets caught. Unless it's leftovers from the corner seal. Making its way in there and jamming the plug at it.
I told you it sounded like it had side seal. Do you have a J or corner?
It had
I can't say I've ever broken one of them.
I've never seen one broken. Side seals, yes. Springs, no.
How are you? What? Another bit? What the fuck?
Detonation, bullshit.
Broken into heaps of little bits.
You get picking there enough. Let's use a fucking side seal. Oh, I gotta get my
Oh my god, a bit just flew out.
It's fucking shattered.
It's broken into a million pieces.
Yeah, so detonation.
Oh my god, another piece. Bro, it's some tiny little bits. Look at that, it's some little bits like this. You reckon it got real fucking toasty hot and detonated?
Yep.
I've
Just
never,
detonated.
I've never pulled a spring out. It's all the little tiny bits, look.
So rear lost the corner seal, front side seal spring and side seal.
Look. Little bits.
This is a hair.
Oh, I would say you need some more, right?
I'm gonna stay here while you're in the front.
Oh my god, that one's broken too. That one's broken into bits too. Look,
Can't more get your car.
another bit.
I gotta drop. So the whole side of the road is fucking flat.
Look. Oh, more like my car start. Tom? I started it before you got here. For you?
After cranking up fucking 30 minutes.
Yeah, because it took me 20 minutes to fucking start. Now we know why.
That's been a hell of a detonation to that, hasn't it?
Well, he only revved it to 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got him in the video going 6 something. So imagine what he did off video.
I've got him on the log doing 8.
Look at that! What the fuck? I've never done that in my life.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to drive.
Because he doesn't know how to drive.
Not a boosted RX-8.
Well, I
That'd
know
need
when
to
to
be
take my
retuned.
foot off the gas.
We can feel it. Not to mention the engine light will be flashing.
Isn't he?
Bro, they're all pulverised and melted in there. They're all jammed in there.
Fucking hell. Wait, it had no compression.
What the fuck?
Some WD8 guy.
Thumbs or whatever he wants to be going.
Comes on and enjoy the car and it's fine.
Oh.
Without tuning it after I put it in the That's literally melted in there. You know the balls of alloy?
Yep.
We nearly got balls of sods here.
It's great.
I cannot get that out for life, man, these bars.
Unbiased.
Like, along those bars. I have never seen side sail springs do that ever.
You know it's probably in the bag.
Can you grab one? Maybe I'll get them once. There you go, my car will play please.
Yeah, I might be gone. That's insane.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, what about those ones?
This one? I like one.
Yeah, they're good.
No, what?
Was there a bunch more? Oh fuck, yeah, I can see some up in the
Yeah,
tree
all the
there.
springs are fucking broken. One broken side seal, corner seal missing. So it's detonated.
For fuck's sake.
It's fucking
I didn't
cool.
do anything.
That's like severe detonation. That's not normal, just bang. Like,
It stopped running on me when I was going 60. He told me not to boost it. Now I know why.
Yeah,
I
they
think
were
the
right.
intercooler pipes are loose. Don't boost it. Don't boost it because I boosted it, I fucked it, and it's never boosted again.
yep.
Because it never fucking boosted again.
It will never boost again.
Well, it never did. Since he got it. Oh my god, that one's broken too.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Did you film all this? Oh, you are right.
Bro, they're all in little bits. Look,
It all just got fucking
it's like
obliterated.
fucking confetti. It's like the aluminium in the fucking intercooler.
Spring confetti.
Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, did you just see that?
Yep.
This is obviously.
They're all broken at every single fucking bend.
She goes fucking hard, eh? Fucking limit the ring. She loves that intercooler.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that. Stabbed
Straight
me
into your
one.
finger.
Yeah, right into it.
Alright. Well, if I don't see you when I get back,
Yeah.
talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'll probably go off home.
No, right.
I've seen what I needed to see.
We're really fucked.
Catch you later.
Alright, so we've got the engine, or the new RX-8, all here, back together. Made it home good. So, yeah, I've been driving around a bit, but got a new guard to go on there because Shane apparently fell asleep a couple of days before he gave it to old mate to repair and hit a guardrail or something on this side. So, yeah. Good thing is that Shane is a spray painter as well, so he has the guard, he just needs to paint it, and I'm going to get him to do the bonnet, the roof, the boot, the spoiler, and the rear bumper as well. And just to clean it up a bit, I got another Mazda badge to go on the front, and yeah, just give it a nice clean and cut and polish, and then we should be sweet. So next video will be obviously going over fixing a few of these pipes, intercooler, and a few other little things. Technically it's already done because this is after all of that. There's about 4 more videos coming, which is one is the CNC, second one is this car, fixing it all up so it's ready to go and ready to sell, the tuning side of that, and then also mine, which is now very different. So yeah, that one will come soon. So anyway, so we just give this a bit of a start up, so you can see that it is all good. A bit of a cold start. Starts beautifully. A little bit more cleaning up to do, but otherwise she's pretty much safe to say done. So yeah, so the car is virtually done now. Everything's working on it, everything's good. Next video will be what we had to do to fix it, a few little things that we found along the way. Like I had to do a little bit on the stereo because it was wired wrong. The intercooler was a bit funky. The intercooler pipes were definitely funky. And a few little other things. I got a few videos of doing some pulls on this on low boost. I'm not going to go any higher than 10 psi on in this engine because I don't want to kill it. But I will say that driving a 6-port with a 3582R turbo at 10 psi is nowhere near what mine is with a G3725 at 10 psi. Like, equivalence between the two, I'd say roughly about the same power with mine on about 7 to 8 psi versus that one on about 10 psi. Now, I know after speaking with Brett that these engines really technically are better for the higher boost levels. So around 14 is when it starts to become noticeable because of the extra APV ports on the side. I have them in place and I'm opening them at around 3,500 RPM. And the SSV is wired open. So on a 6-port, because you have the 2 extra ports, you just wire the SSV open, keep the VDI closed, and open the APV ports based on load percentage, as long as your injector staging is matching the APV opening rate. So if you don't have that tied together, which we'll go over in the next video, then you will have some problems with tuning, and you'll have really, really lean spots and really, really rich spots. So, but anyway, it's definitely a different car to drive, and I do not like it one bit. Yeah, the 6-port, like I've never actually driven a 6-port per se that has been turboed until this one. And being it's a high compression, it's 125 psi on the front and rear rotors, and it's got a decent sized turbo. I'm considering going down back to my B5455 turbo that I took off with my black one. Because that turbo is too big. It doesn't spool up until about 5,500, 6,000 RPM. It's just way too big. Where mine spools up at like 27 to 35. And I'm in boost powering through at 4,000. So 2,000 RPM less, and I've got that power the whole way through the rev range. Where this one, you don't get that power until about 5.5, 6. It's crap. My opinion, not everyone's the same. Obviously, it might just be the turbo size. Or it could be the manifold design. It could be a shit turbo. It could be the 2.5-inch exhaust on it. There could be a lot of factors involved in that. So no two cars are the same. All I know is I can literally jump out of that car at 10 psi, jump into mine at 10 psi, and mine will shred the tires on 265 rears. That one, I can't even get it to spin the tires in first. And that's a 6-speed box. This is a 5-speed box. So very different cars, 4-port, so much easier to drive, so much more torque. The power is smoother. It comes on and it just punches. 6-port, it's more linear and smoother, but yeah, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like a nice, powerful rotary where the 4-port does. But anyway, enough ranting. So thanks for watching. Next video will go up in a couple of days. This one took like 2 days to edit. Took out a lot of shit. There's a lot more ranting and swearing and stuff like that going on, and I went through and removed a lot of the crap. Yeah. Any comments, let me know, but just like I said, be careful who you trust with your car. And the history that me and this other person had, I know where he's come from. I know how he's learnt. I know what he does. and I do not trust him one bit. Like, he wanted to flash the wife's car, and I was like, fuck, no, you're not touching that car, mate. Like, if I want it to brap with his little virtual brap fucking tune, I'll do it myself, because I know that those brap tunes are fucking shit. They sound like crap. The pulsing is too slow. It's just like a brub, 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 and it's just virtualized, like it's too soft. And it sounds fucking terrible. Like, you pull up to a meet and everyone goes, oh, it's a Bridgeport. And then you listen and you're like, nope, that's not a Bridgeport. That's a shit port. Anyway, enough random. Thanks for watching. See you next one.